Hey guys, it is Savannah Sharp, WBFF Bikini Diva Pro, and I am going to take you through a full day of eating in the middle of my improvement season. I'm not going to be competing for a couple months, so I'm still bulking for a few months before we start cutting, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm eating. Come on, let's go. Come on. I like to start each morning with oatmeal. It's one of my favorite meals every single morning. So I take 40 grams of oats, put it in a bowl, and then I have frozen blueberries and raspberries. I'll put about 50 grams of those as well. Microwave it for about a minute, minute and a half, and then I put some of my favorite fats to get in the morning. This is one of my favorite things to add. It's called Biscoff cookie butter. If you guys haven't had this, it's similar to the same macros as peanut butter or an almond butter, but it tastes amazing. I don't do this all the time. This is just something that I mix it up every once in a while, but the macros are pretty good, so I'll do 2 tablespoons of this on top with a little bit of sugar-free syrup, just because I like to eat things super sweet. So I'm going to start off my morning with some. Okay, so next I like to start my morning with a little bit of caffeine before I work out. I just ordered this on Amazon. It is Optimum Nutrition. This is one of my favorite flavors. I love this. It tastes like a pink Starburst. It's their strawberry flavor. There's caffeine in this, but it's not a lot of caffeine, so you do have to take extra scoops if you want to be hydrated. If you want to be hydrated, you'll need extra scoops, because I think 2 scoops is 100 milligrams of caffeine. So 2 scoops of this is equivalent to 1 cup of coffee. I like about 200 or more, so I did 4 scoops this morning, and I will start my day off with a little bit of caffeine every morning. Every single morning I take supplements. So let's talk about supplements, the importance of taking supplements, what they do for me, what they don't do for you. Pre-workout is just gonna give you energy. There's different things like creatine and BCAAs and leucine and glutamine. I don't really do those things. I used to take creatine in the very beginning of my fitness journey. It's just a powder. That's one that I would recommend looking into. I usually just do pre-workout, BCAAs, and protein powder. So BCAAs, those are the beta chain amino acids. So this is gonna help with recovery. A lot of times I'll take 5 grams before I work out and 5 grams after. Just helps me personally. I feel it's easier to recover when I have. It helps me build muscle and it helps me recover. But as far as pills, so extra supplements that I personally recommend to everyone, especially females, is fish oil. If you don't eat fish every single day, it would be important to get some type of fish oil. I got this at the grocery store. So for women, about 2 capsules a day, or for guys, about 3 capsules a day. Fish oil is going to help with everything. Heart health, joint health, everything you can imagine. Hair, skin, nails, all of that, fish oil. Next, I recommend some type of multivitamin. This is from Team Elite Physique, and that is my team. So I'm coached by Team Elite Physique, and I just got this multivitamin. It's a complete multivitamin. It has a bunch of different things in there. Vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B, 1, 2, 3, 6, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, immune support, green tea. So all of this stuff, I never get sick, and I think it is because of this product. I'm not just kidding. Just taking a multivitamin, having extra vitamins and minerals in my body, I feel like I don't get sick because I take a multivitamin. It's something that you don't have to get anything special. Go to your grocery store, order it on Amazon, it doesn't matter, but just some type of multivitamin to get in extra minerals and vitamins throughout your day. I take this. I take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. The next supplement that I highly recommend you taking is a probiotic. I never took a probiotic for 3 years of my fitness journey. I started taking this, and I kid you not, my bloating went away, my digestion improved, my energy improved. I just felt so much better and lighter, especially in my gut and stomach. And I think it's because it's have a probiotic. So probiotic, I look for ones that have like 40, 50 billion. So I'll do 1 capsule in the day and 1 capsule at night for a probiotic. The next go-to supplement that I take, again from Team Elite Physique, is a CLA. It's conjugated oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna say this, linoleic acid. But this is something I think it's found usually in like red meats, and a lot of times with my diet I am not having a lot of red meats because I eat chicken, and turkey. So having one of these is also gonna help morning and night. This is a new supplement that I just started. It's vitamin D3. I live in Kansas and it's February, so it's kind of winter time. It is gray and cold for months, and a lot of times I experience seasonal depression, and it's because I'm not getting enough vitamin D. So I do supplement during the winter months, and I'm actually going to try this out during the summer months because I was experiencing such bad seasonal depression. The sun hadn't come out in months. It was freezing cold, frigid temperatures. It was rainy, sleety, snowy, windy, negative 20 degrees. It was so freezing cold. So I started taking vitamin D, and I'm not just saying this, my mood seriously increased almost instantly when I had vitamin D. It's a happy supplement. It helps make you happier. And the last supplement that I'm gonna recommend is doing a digestive enzyme. So I don't use this all the time. I will use this when I have just a lot of food at once and I just need help breaking down that food. You can take this 3 times a day. Usually in prep, I will at the very end, just because my food amount is so small that I need help digesting all of that protein. So if I have a very big meal or you're going out to eat, a lot of times I will take this in my purse, and right before I have like a cheat meal or something like that, just to help digest all of that food, I will take, I think you can take 3. Sometimes I'll take 1, sometimes I'll take 3, just to help digest a little bit better between meals. Or if I have a very high protein, high volume meal, I'll add this in, you know, maybe with a breakfast or just something like that. I drink this much water every single day. I've been doing that for 7 years straight. I rarely miss getting this much water in. I feel so much better. My skin, my hair, my nails, my digestion, my pumps at the gym, muscle growth, everything. If you want to build muscles and you want that toned look, make sure you're drinking enough water. This is going to help. At first, when you start drinking this much water, you will go to the bathroom very regularly, but you will learn, your body will learn to kind of adapt. So at first, when you start drinking a lot of water, you're gonna be super full. You might, like, your lower stomach might get distended because it's not used to having that much volume of water in your body. You might be going to the bathroom every 20 minutes, but I've built up a tolerance that my body can handle this much water without having to go to the bathroom all the time. I swear this, if that's one thing that you take from this video, is drinking enough water. It's so easy that if you just fixed one thing about your diet by drinking a little bit more water, you don't have to do a full gallon next week. You're going to feel so much better. It's going to help everything, I promise. So if you guys are not drinking enough water, please make sure that you increase your water. As a general rule, try to aim for a gallon. A lot of times try to drink your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you try to aim for 150 ounces, or just try to work up towards a gallon. If you're only drinking 2 to 3 waters a day, let's try to just increase it this week by 1 and slowly get yourself up. Like a half gallon would be amazing. If you do a quarter gallon would be fantastic, and then work yourself up to the point where you can have a gallon. So what I do is I fill up a gallon of water in the morning just for tracking purposes, and then I have a water bottle that I will refill just so I can track it to make sure that at the end of the day this gallon is empty and I have drinking all of my water. This is how you do it. This is a brand that I really enjoy. I've tried every single protein on the market, and they have the best flavor profile that doesn't taste like protein. It doesn't taste gross. This is, I haven't tried this one yet, but it's chocolate nutter butter. So Ghost brand. They do have vegan flavors if you're a vegan, but this is just whey protein powder. So in a scoop, it's 170 calories in a scoop, and there's 26 grams of protein. So I will actually make this into a protein ice cream with my Ninja Creamy, which we can do that together. So if you guys like protein ice cream, then get yourself a Ninja Creamy, because that is a prep cutting dieting hack where I have ice cream almost every single day, and I still hit my fitness goals because it's made with protein powder and either an almond milk or sometimes even just water. All right guys, so we are back. It's been a few hours later since we've had breakfast and we're ready for meal 2. So what is on the menu? So what we have right here is 4 ounces of a lean meat. So this is chicken. This is one of my new things that I've never had before. I've had a lot of chicken in my life and it's thinly sliced chicken breast. It is so easy to cook. It's very fast to cook and it tastes really moist because you don't have to cook it for so long so it doesn't dry out. 4 ounces of a lean meat. So I have chicken, then I have a cup of frozen vegetables, which actually has broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower, and those are just a microwavable cup of vegetables. And I have, I think it's 140 grams of a baked potato. This is food that I meal prepped, I microwaved, and I put on a plate. It's one of the tips that I have if you are going into the process of meal prepping to not eat out of plastic Tupperware. So actually, you know, make yourself a meal. Sure, you can microwave it in your Tupperware, but eat off of a plate, eat slow. Sometimes when I'm dieting and I eat out of a plastic Tupperware, I eat so fast because I don't sit down on a plate and enjoy it. I like to make it look aesthetically pleasing so then I can enjoy it slowly and savor the flavor. All right guys, it's been several hours. It's about 5 p.m. The Super Bowl is about to start, so I'm gonna go to my parents' house to watch it. But I wanted to finish this off and show you what you missed because it's a full day of eating and I have to show you guys everything that I'm eating. This is one of my meal prep containers that I'm about to microwave. So I just meal prepped too and I made more of these. It's super easy. This week I'm doing rice instead of potatoes, but this actual meal has 4 ounces of a lean ground beef, and I put a little bit of taco seasoning, and then I have, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's frozen. It's the same thing, so it's carrots, broccoli, and what's else? Cauliflower. And I have about 150 grams of a baked potato. So I am going to microwave this and take it with me so I have a meal. And then snack wise, I'm gonna show you guys everything that I had while I was meal prepping. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, that is meal 3, and then what I do for snacks. So snacks, I need to get some protein and I need to get some carbs in. I took a rest day today, so I normally would have pre-workout and post-workout carbs, but I'm not working out today, so I don't need them. But if I did, this is what I would have. For snacks, I showed you this earlier, but I would have a protein shake. I'd actually probably do 2 scoops of this to get my protein in. So I'd have a scoop before I work out and a scoop after. This is the best flavor. It is so good. There's little chunks of Nutter Butters in there, so if you guys want to try it, please let me know if you like it. I made Ninja Creamies this week with that flavor. Then for some fun carbs, I love fruit and I love clementines. I also need to get some more vitamin C. So I have these little sweet things. This has helped curb my sweet cravings, is having clementines. Clementines are so amazing. They're juicy, they're sweet, they're cold. I can go into the fridge. They're good at any time. So I love clementines. This is something that's helped, and I've done this recently. So a lot of times when I'm prepping for a bikini competition, I have to cut my carbs, so I don't get to eat things like fruit the closer that I get to a competition. So in my off season, when I have more flexibility and higher carbs, you betcha I am having as much fruit as possible. We started this morning with blueberries, and then I also have clementines. That's just personally what I like, and I've tried strawberries, but whenever I eat strawberries, I break out really bad. I don't know if it's just me, but clementines do not make me break out. Then rice cakes. So rice cakes flavored are better, in my opinion, than plain rice cakes. Plain rice cakes taste like cardboard. I'm sorry, but I really don't love plain rice cakes unless I have to. So I like to have a flavored rice cake. Caramel is one of my go-tos. If a store has chocolate, then I'll do chocolate. Sometimes tomato basil, but I always do sweet. I love sweet things. So I would probably have 2 rice cakes before I work out and 2 rice cakes after I work out. So that breakfast, that's lunch, and that's a dinner. That's kind of like a day in my life of what it looks like. I have protein before I work out and after I work out, with some carbs before I work out, some carbs after I work out. I have protein sources with lunch. I have a meat, a vegetable, and some type of carb. My carb sources typically come through potatoes, regular potatoes, sweet potatoes. I love white rice. I love rice cakes. And sometimes I'll do tortillas, very rarely, but I will do tortillas sometimes because I love tacos. I love Mexican food with my meals. Other times I will use, I don't know, I just like fruit. Like fruit is a go-to, but cream of rice is something else for carbs. My vegetables, I like zucchini, I like asparagus, I like frozen vegetables, that is mixed. I like green beans, basically any vegetable. I like lettuce. Sometimes I'll do salads. I always try to rotate my meat sources so I don't get burnt out on them. The biggest tip that I have learned from dieting for the last 7 years as a bodybuilding professional bikini athlete is mix it up. It is already hard enough to follow a meal plan, but if you have the choice where you can switch out your carb sources, your protein sources, your vegetables, it takes a little bit of extra time. It takes a little bit more thought to plan out your meals, but if you meal prep your food every single week, there's no reason why you can't hit your fitness goals. I personally have loved meal prepping every single week. Once a week I go to the grocery store and I get really excited for the foods that I'm going to eat. Then when I get a craving for something, or oh, I want to go out to eat, I don't want to waste food that's in my fridge. So by having those meals prepped and planned out, I stick to my fitness goals. It prevents me from going out to eat because I know I have food at home. It's already cooked. If I am super busy, I don't have to think about food during the week. I can just grab it 2 minutes later. I microwaved and it's perfectly made exactly how I like it. That is just a little bit of an insight of what I am eating right now every single day, every single week. That is a little insight into what my diet looks like as a professional bikini athlete in the middle of an improvement season. I am going to be documenting my full bulk and cut for weekly videos. Please let me know what questions and what else that you guys are wanting to see on this channel. Don't forget to like and make sure you subscribe so you never miss a fitness video, vlog, or tip from myself. My name is Savana Sharp. Go ahead and follow me on all of the social medias. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that right now. You can find me on Instagram. It is at Savana Sharp with 2 P's because my handle was taken. So Savana Sharp with 2 P's. You can find me on TikTok now. It is at Savana Sharp. And I'm here on YouTube as well. I do have a podcast, Cupcakes and Protein Shakes, if you guys need inspiration and motivation for your fitness goals. I'm excited to prep. I am eating, I think, 1,700-ish calories right now. I don't track it every single day because I just stick to my meal plan. So right now, I think it's 200 grams of carbs, 35 grams of fat, and like, I want to say 150 grams of protein. I'm still increasing my calories. So my goal at this bulk is to maintain as least amount of body fat and increase my calories and drop my cardio to a minimal amount. That way, when we start cutting together in April, you can see that I'm gonna set myself up for success where I won't have to go do an extremely low calorie diet and I won't have to do hours on hours of cardio. I'm so excited for this season, you guys. I'm planning on just doing one competition right now. I'm planning on competing WBFF Worlds in August. They haven't put any information out there, but that's when I'll be competing. So if you guys are interested in following along my journey, I will be doing a prep series this year starting in April every single week. So you'll go through the entire cut with me. I'll show you guys what I am eating, what I am meal prepping every single week as we get leaner for the show. Right now, I'm sitting at 159 pounds. The last time I was on stage for my pro debut, I was at 141 pounds. So what do we have? That is 51. I have about 20 pounds to lose if I get as lean. I'm not sure what my stage weight is going to be this year, and it doesn't really matter. I'm just going after a look. I want to stay a lot fuller. I want to keep my core tight. So this season I am focusing on waist. I want to get my waist tiny. I want to get my abs in check. I'm still building my quads and glutes. Obviously, I'm just maintaining my upper body and shoulders. I don't want to grow my back anymore. I don't want to grow my biceps. I don't want to grow my triceps. I don't want to train my chest. I don't want to grow my chest. I just want to keep my shoulders where they're at. And I want to really develop my lower core and stomach and waistline, grow my glutes, and continue to grow my hamstrings and quads. So that is the journey that I am going to be on. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if there's any specific videos that you'd like me to cover, and I will see you in the next video.